So the walls to the wall, y'all strong. Hebrew Israelites of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here to prophesy down for Babylon the Great. First things first, and key. All praise glory to Yahweh, Bashir, Yahushua, Bashir, Hakadash. Better Hebrew tongue, script name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Double honors and cross and numbers, great millstone. And Shalom, sister, first name for stroke. Shalom, brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Hey, come talk to you today. Hey, what's on deck? You can smell it, you can feel it. Jacob Trouble's right around the corner. You see it being prepped with inflation kicking up. You got other countries scrambling. Alliances getting broken. I just woke up to my news feed today. Japan said they would no longer call, the 19 situation that. They're going to call it the glue. But it shows that they're done with the gimmicks. And I'm like, if they're doing that, they might turn old Babylon the Great and go and team up with their brother Moab, with the Chinese. Japan might say, I'm tired of, holding your bag, man. You got me, you got my people hating me. That's what state they say, they transgress by wine and weaken other nations. So I think people was tired of drinking Babylon the Great's juice. And Babylon the Great, they skirt getting pulled up. And so I'm looking at Babylon, Babylon the Great America, like, you better bring that sword, man, because the finesse game is over with. And you can see it bubbling up when you got the Bank of America bank run. That's a good way to cause civil unrest. Play people money. That was big time. I think you're gonna see more bank runs happen and kick up. You got what else you got about to go down? Other countries, Peru, rebelling against state government. You got Brazil, rebelling against state government. You got Nigeria rebelling against their government. They're running the CBDC program in Nigeria right now. They're going to pull out $45 a day of their money. And I talked to somebody that's already there. He told me they're riding against their government. But he said it ain't looking good for them because they don't have firearms. So they're getting dominated. He said people losing their homes. They losing their homes over here. They losing their homes big time in Nigeria. So I see this isn't just a Babylon thing. This is a worldwide thing. Because they're going to do a global reset. And the people ain't going for it. That's why they're uproars of the people and the people fighting back. And see, when they do it here in Babylon the Great, which is going to signify jump out Jacob's trouble, it's going to be by bloodshed. Because people have firearms. It's not going to be that throwing rocks and kicking the shields and all that. Now they're going to come out, blah, blah, blah. They got Benelli, sawed-off shotguns. Esau got like military type of firearms, and they arsenal. So I said I wouldn't want to be the police or the National Guard right about now. Because hey, when the people come out, hey, they gonna come out with the same thing the military got. There's gonna be bloodshed, and in the midst of that, there's gonna be chaos. In the midst of that chaos, it's gonna be Jacob's trouble. Because then Esau gonna say, okay, since the power stand in my hands and I run it, I'm about to make America great again. How I'm gonna do that? Any Jake I see, I'm gonna blast him. I'll string him up in the tree.
They did that in that Hurricane Katrina situation.
God,
it was a national emergency, and everybody was scrambling, and nobody knew nothing. Hey, Esau was knocking Jake out.
And they declared martial law there at that time, didn't they? I remember seeing a video about that, man. It was the day. Like, they were trying to go to another city. They heard about something that was gonna get them out of there, and in the process of them going there, they came to get some Edomites. They basically started shooting at them. They're kind of going to the scriptures too, man. When we get ransacked by the Romans, Esau's in the gate. It's the same thing, man. Full circle. Esau's black. Start out with this right here, Jeremiah 37. The last of the day is great. So that is like it. It is even the time to take trouble, but he should be saved out of it. Here they saying, for the day is great, now it's like it. Why is it not like it? The technology that is beat. He's not going to throw out robot soldiers, super soldiers, radio frequency weapons, all kinds of ultra high sonic weapons. They can turn the sound on and it cripple you. You know, they're gonna pull that stuff out. They didn't have it in the ancient days. Wasn't no robot dogs walking around the ancient days with a 50 cal attached to his back. But you're gonna see that nowadays taking trouble. You know, people can turn on each other because the food gonna, the inflation gonna go up. Then there ain't gonna be no food in the stores. So everybody's gonna go out and what's it say? Ransack each neighbor's house for great tribulation and lack of bread. You know, I'm gonna pull that. What do y'all got there? Pull it. You said Daniel?
Okay, that's the one y'all talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it says, this is second Ezra chapter 15, verse 15, it says, verse 14, it says, woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Hear that? So modern day sword, that's going into a gun right there, man. And that's what they happen about the Civil War. They are now in Davos, Switzerland, talking about how they're going to oppress the people. And when we talking about when we started camp, they open hands over to the public. And then, like, when they touch the public like, you're going to eat the bug and you ain't going to own nothing. Like, telling them, like, basically, I'm going to enslave you. And I'm looking like, I don't know if that was a wild move to let you know these devils are right. They feel like, what are people going to do about it? So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to you.
That's what Charles Schwab said. He said, you will own nothing, you will be happy.
Yeah, Charles Schwab. Yup. He said he reiterated that again at this new Davos speech. And they let you know you're going to eat bugs. They let you know you're not going to own nothing. And they let you know it's going to be a CBDC. Basically, Esau let you know he's about to put up an MOTV system. That's why I look at people like, you can't say the conspiracy theory no more. The devil telling you what he's about to do. All you got to do is pay attention and listen to what he's telling you. That's why now Esau waking up. Esau heckling all the little leaders out there, the Pfizer exec and all of them. They like, hey, man, you going to do that to the people? If you going to do this? They tell them like, hey, we're going to fight back. We the people and all of that mess, man. You see the lines being drawn up. Like, it's going to be government versus the people. And it ain't, it's here. You can't say it ain't going to happen. It's going to happen, man. War is inevitable. Then you got that going on. Then you got World War III cooking up. You know, Putin talking this noise, saying he about to step it up. He ain't backing off. And if you jump in, hey, he threatened nuclear attack almost every day now. Yeah. Every day he talking about that.
I got a quick one. This is Daniel 21. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, a great prince who should stand for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was seen since a nation, even the same time. At that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found in the book.
You hear that? Everyone that's found in the book, man. You don't want to, like this said earlier, both before they dwell in it. You don't want to dwell in the world, you want to dwell in the heaven. You be locked in this truth. Because if you in the world, a 2/3, hey, if this truck was hit and you ain't got no help, no divine intervention, it's gonna be bad, man. You're not gonna make it. Because really when I look at it, the 2/3, the Jacob's trouble, that's a purge event. Yahweh Shah is about to purge out all the undesirables of this nation and preserve the ones that know him. Like I was talking about earlier, we opened up camp. Jake out here making memes. Jake doesn't have a fear of the Lord right now. Everything is a joke to Jake. I said in my job, Jake is just in a jokey mood, playing around mood, man. They don't have the fear of the Lord on them, man. Like, I'm looking like, are you not paying attention what the devil's about to do? They basically sharpen up the sword, telling you what they about to do. And Jake out here making little memes and jokes and dance, and everything's fun and games. And I'm like, you gonna think that when Esau push the button to make that phone call, come down with great rap, then they're gonna be all crying and stuff like, what are they doing? I'm fighting my time. I did this. Man, he ain't gonna care, man. He's like, I always hated y'all. I'm about to tell you who I really am. Then they're gonna know that Esau's the devil. We've been telling them, like, start the process, I've been telling them that for 40 plus years. Like, and like the Jackson, my child got a taste of that yesterday. You know, anybody they just tell me was cool. She got her black car, she turned on them, man. And had them looking stupid. They all gathered. I was like, that's trouble right there. That's they gonna see right there. It's gonna look just like that, but way worse. Cause I was looking at that, and I'm like, Jacob trouble hit, all them gonna die. All them gonna die. and they deserve to die. Because I told these fools that their chick wasn't no good. You know? Shit, he might gonna do this to you. They he cool and she did that. Man, she wasn't getting her little position and ratted them out just like that. That's the same way Esau gonna do. So every Jake that's joined to the Esau, what's that, Isaiah 13:15, you gonna be thrust through, man. And you gonna get thrust through because you trusted your enemy right there.
Okay, cool. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for it's like an iron rusted, so it's wickedness. Then jump down to 13, it says, who shall pity a charmer that is bit by a serpent, or any that comes such nigh wild beast? It's like, hey man, if you over here particularly with your enemy, when the scripture saying, hey, if you ain't with them, thrust through the forum, hey, that's on you. Ain't nobody gonna pity you. Who should pity a charmer who's bit by a serpent? You know, you got the snake charmers and shit blowing their little whistle, making the snake go like this. And that snake, turn left and bite them on their face. Hey, I'm still alive. Because who would pity that guy if he's with the venomous snake?
That's like playing with a snake. That's snake. Like, no pity over that. That's what he thought he would be. He's the serpent. He's that snake.
All right, that mother been dancing. So they thought it was all good. He danced to the flute. And now all of a sudden that music stopped. When that music stopped, man, you got to get fit. Then he got fit already, man, by going into that situation. The venom in their body right now, killing them slowly. And now I know they looking stupid because now it's like he making it sound like, hey, you did it all well. Everybody's starting to see like there was a bunch of, hoopla. Now they worried, now they all nervous and shit. And it's like now you can't come up with no lies. He's starting to run out of lies to, make you feel good for participating in that. And now he just saying, hey man, you did it, that's on you. And that's that verse I can read perfect right there. Who's video trying to bit like a snake. I'm not gonna care, man. They start dropping, the little heart start blowing up. Hey, that's you. I told y'all. Shalom. I said shalom. Shalom. Look, he ain't waking up. Just think bad way waking up. Yeah, so hey man, you took out that little heart blow. I'm not gonna care. I told you. I think like 90% of my family participated in that. So they start to, hey man, and that's why I say as a whole thing got to go hard a little bit because 2/3 about to start getting their judgment. We done told them the truth. We done told them they coming to the truth, man. Hey, y'all shout about the rock the president in this place. They didn't want to heed the warning. They said we warned them like rock, like man, y'all he's done with Esau. So first he gonna do, first domino's gonna tick off, Esau gonna come down with red rat. Why? Because he knows so what he gonna do? He gonna get the finger point and flame him. And guess who he gonna flame? Guess who he gonna put the shed whose blood? Jake, man. He gonna say it's your fault. Had you had work for free, like how my great granddaddy got it, I still have economy. I ain't got no economy, I gotta pay your butt. And then I gotta pay you, you doing better than me. You got better cars than me. You ain't smoking meth like I'm smoking meth. They don't like that. They bank account got more money in it than Esau. They don't like that. Jake coming up. Jake Esau done gave Jake the bag, the little celebrity. They all starting to wake up now. They all like, I heard we Hebrew Israelites. They all talking like celebrities know y'all. And they trying to get away. You got Kanye talking, smack to him. Everybody gonna listen to rich man speak. Esau like, I done gave this dude $500 million. You gonna talk bad about me? Really? And then he's scared to put him to death because he done did it so many times, waking things up. The other celebrity like, hey man, I might as well go against you, man. You gonna put me to death? I might as well spend a little bag today. So that Esau like, really, Esau in a trick bag. He in a trick bag. That's why he's bluster. I know these devils is bluster, man. Their plan ain't going the way they lined it up. They getting a lot of hiccups. They're not used to that. I was talking about y'all earlier in the 40s and 50s. They did a plan. It went, it went good. Boom, 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 bam. Yeah, they can smoke their little cigarettes, their little cigar. When they smoke their cigar, they do so. We sure got them. Now they all like, hey, they are respecting their subordinates. They arguing each other. And they can't get on one accord. They stressing. Their little cigar still in the box. They ain't like their little victory cigar up no more. Now they popping up. What's the little Oakroy? Let him pop a pill, drinking that whiskey. You know, they see these videos.
They don't even got the cigar no more. That long cigar is stubble now. They just smoke it down there. They're like, man, can't do this no more.
It's the bunker. As far as seeing that stuff, I thought this guy, they still out here talking about your house stuff. What? I deleted his page last week. Right on. Oh my Lord. They probably like, we gotta take all you down. Man, hell no, you know. I got $1 billion wrapped up in there. What you mean? I take down your mouth stuff. I ain't taking down no YouTube. I got money in there. You're like, baby, you gotta take it down though. They fighting over that. I said, take down YouTube. I got money invested. I ain't taking down no YouTube. We gonna say, misinformation campaign. We'll do that. That ain't working though, Bob. I don't give a damn. My money in it, you gonna make me go broke? And they probably in there, you know, slap my each other. Yeah, they in there fight, man. Because they started getting to a little riffraff at the Davos meet. They're trying to, you know, they went and won a court how they were pressing me. One chick said something, other dude said something, and then the dude had to like come to the court, they just had to get it to the middle of it. They like going back and forth on how they gonna do it. You know, and that's because they all messed up. And then like, see, that's that wrath. It's gonna lead to Esau coming down with great wrath. The devil getting mad. If you just talk the devil in his feet, mad. So we gonna take that wrath on, you gonna take it down on Jake. And if Jake over here not paying attention, they thinking Esau cool, like you said earlier, they're gonna raise them feelings. But what if they don't? You know, what if they don't? They got the CBDC set up. I think they're gonna raise it up again to delay it. They ain't set up yet, but they can call it in. The infrastructure's in place, the law's in place. So they can come down at any minute, and Jake ain't ready. Jake can sit back all crooked. They're gonna raise it up again. They're gonna raise it up again. I'm like, man, that's I know that's like you putting all your games on what Esau gonna do. What type of shit is that? Howard chapter 12, and I'm starting verse 25. It says, Howard knew their thoughts. He said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to that place. Every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And he says, Satan cast out Satan. He is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? All right, so and that's the point that we're making right here, is that Esau, Edom, their kingdom is fallen because they're divided against one another. Okay? That's right. That's the point. Because it's what we look forward to right here. Do we need it to happen? That way we can actually get our kingdom. Right now, we're back to the faith, get ready to face that next trouble. And if it's the next trouble, Esau, Edom, he's going to be mad. He's going to come down with great wrath. So that Revelation 12:12. He's going to come down. He's going to break out on Jacob, on Joshua. Specifically, the third, joined in with the devil. That's what they're going to get, man. Everybody ain't listening about on the third. So much that third, like my top three Bible, you got questions. And you know, he's going to eat right in the house. Get y'all all locked up. Or say, you know, it's a situation, there's trouble going down. You with a 2/3, the military show up. Oh yeah, you flagging them down. Yeah, we over here. It's me, Tay, Ray, we all over here. So all right, and it line you up. You done got messed up. This fool went to the military not knowing that's the enemy, and he done got you jammed up. Or he might get scared and jam you up, and try to do cannibalism.
Second Ezra 15:10. Behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them no more to dwell in the land of Egypt.
All right. You hear that? Now something to dwell no more, because this is place known spiritually as Egypt, man. It's not fine. So you have a child bringing Jacob trouble to bring the whole fleck, try them through the fire to get us up out of here. But for the 2/3, it's on the first, I'm trying about to get away from them. First part, come on, my people got me dead after the slaughter. How people been led to the slaughter by 2,000 white. All right, what is that? He's not hitting up Satan's wife. And so Satan is used to get the wife, but it also goes to the dying in their plan. All right, and that's where it's leading our people to the slaughter. It's vices and the snares and traps. You know, we just seen them run one. And they got what, probably 150 million K or more. We just that one plan right there. And that was like a little penny store right there. That was slick. You know, that's that cutting hunter. I look at each side and go, hey, call hold on, how much y'all talking about before they see much down and was 20 days. They called think that they know they went right for it, man. That was led to the slaughter. They opened up the little thing, the Walmart CPS, and Jake went in there when we heard they won Jake. I'm not gonna ask what's in it. I'm not gonna look what's in. I'm gonna pull out my arm and I'm man. That's led to the slaughter. That was easy. That was easy. I look at that. He felt like, woo, you got him, Esau. You got him, really. You got my job, man. You got to put on fake right there. And all my space, you get back from that talk about free donuts, rap dance, lottery, weed.
They're like, oh, we got a drawing. Come in here, you get a free shotgun if you bring a lottery.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. They're trying to give out good.
That's how you know that's simple right there, man. Because he knows the devil, what it says, that the devil is rising in Daniel. So he knows that this thing is not about skin color. This is why he's trying to give it to all the people, because he understands that Yasharala is among all nations that will be. So that's why he's ready, he's on people like that as well. You know, that's another thing to think about.
Revelation 13 says he calls all.
Yep.
So he's doing this, everybody's gonna get that thing. You know? It depends on if it's gonna be a sovereign or a commoner. They call it what? CSQR. Commoner, sovereign, restricted, and quarantine. So there's 4 categories. I did a whole lesson on that, y'all struggle. 4 categories gonna line you up in. And the least fit to be sovereign. And then they're gonna put everybody else in the commoner category. And then you're gonna be on the universal basic income. Ain't gonna be no job. Ain't gonna be working no job for the MOTB system. It's gonna be you get credit. If you act right, you get full credit. If you don't act right, you go to restricted. If you acting up in restricted, you go to quarantine. Quarantine ain't gonna do away with. And that ain't gonna last that long. MOTB gonna come up real raggedy. It's gonna be bloodshed getting it up. I think it's gonna be chaos when it's up, man. It's gonna be people bombing, fight. What's that? We the people, patriots. It's gonna be all kind of little subgroups going on when they fight. So I'm gonna bring out this right here. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and evading one another. They should not record their kings nor princes, and of course their actions stand in their power. These all click up a little militia group. Gonna be all kind of little gangs, little groups tonight. I ain't gonna do what they do. We do what we say do. This is the new government over here running this block. They're gonna have a little hey, you might try to go down the road. A little militia group might have a little toll gate, you know what I'm saying? Little gate blocked off. New founded fathers of America. You gotta pay us to get this. And man, it's gonna be wild out here, man. If you ain't prepared in this truth or know what's going on, it's gonna be bad for you, man. Cause hey, this is what I said right here. I'm just go ahead and bump on down. 2nd Esdras 15, 17. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. They're gonna have military checkpoints. There's gonna be militia checkpoints, gang checkpoints. Like it's gonna be dangerous just to go down 3 blocks down your street. It's gonna be that much death, man. The death everywhere. You're gonna hear screams, hollering, people get snatched up. Bombings, military. It's gonna be all kinds of military people over here. Russian troops, Chinese troops, UN troops. It's gonna be like a free fall, man. You're gonna take trouble, man. That's why you're gonna need y'all to make it through that, man. You don't know what, man. There's gonna be just bang everywhere. And everybody gonna be seeking Jake's blood at that time too. You a Jake, hey, I want you, man. But I'm gonna bring them too. This thing Esdras 15 to 18. But because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Men gonna be afraid, man. 2/3 men are gonna be afraid. Heathen men gonna be afraid. Only men that's really not gonna be afraid are your hopeless black men. Why? Because we already prepared for this. Like we ready for Jacob's trouble. He up here bad at Esau because he taking all day to bring it in. We're ready for Jacob's trouble because we know what leads after that. We got light after that. So we're gonna be like, so like, okay, Jacob's trouble. Okay, watch out, for militias. Watch out for the military. I see some robot dogs over there. We're gonna be moving like soldiers, man. The scriptures is training. We've already girded up our loins. Like men. Yeah, so we already ready for this. Now, 2/3 gangs of Pookie, Ray Ray, Mr. CEO, all these other men outside the truth, they want you to be afraid. They talk about earth. They don't put they link their piece of security on Esau lifting the deficit. They put their piece of safety on Esau's military. They think the country gonna take care of them. So when they see that it's not like that, they don't have the Lord to lean on. They don't have anything to lean on. They're gonna feel like, oh, I ain't got nothing. Then their money ain't gonna work no more. They used to throwing their money out. Like money's defense. They used to throwing their money at prom. At that time, money ain't going, that's paper. They ain't gonna want that. That ain't tangible. So now he can't throw his money at prom. All these dudes that boasting their money, all these momos, rappers, I got the bag, nigga. That old broke nigga, I got the bag. When just trouble hitting that bag is useless, then what? You're gonna be crying like a little girl. You're going little snot boogers. You're gonna be looking for women to protect him, man. He's gonna be hoping the man Lord protect him, man. We're gonna, hey, man, we're gonna go ahead and get what he hey, now you first on your butt. No, you're not part of the hope elect. Momoed out. And then you got a lot of women, they think they're men because they got money, they gonna get a rude awakening. Like, dang, this dude over crying like a little 3-year-old. We ain't got no protection. Man, I should have went out there on the block with one of the people dudes. Now look at him. It's too late. This dude, he crying and scared. I thought he was gangster. Then the reality gonna hit. That's a reality about to set in for a lot of people. That's what Jacob Trouble gonna do. He's gonna make reality set in. Right now, we live in a false reality. Did a whole lesson on the Matrix, man. Esau got everybody in a false reality. Got everybody in peace and safety. Everybody all like in their comfort. When Jacob Trouble comes, that's that reality how Messiah gonna bring. He gonna show him it's real. Now we go in the jungle room. Now we in that wilderness. Now we gonna see he gonna separate the men from the boys. The men gonna be ready for that. Cause I've been talking to my men. I've been prepping. I've been telling my men I'm about to bring this. I'm about to make the devil get riled up. They gonna come with robots. So he been telling this man that. He over here like, yeah, Lord, I heard you, Lord. We building up. We getting ready for it. We've been solidifying our mind, our spirit, our hearts, concentrating ourselves before it. So we're getting ready for it. We're getting ready for it. The men outside the truth are not ready for it. They're going to cry. They're going to be, I don't know what I paid for taxes. I thought I prayed. I went to church every Sunday. I thought we had a constitutional right. God, they gonna get to doing that stuff, man. They gonna be crying and run to the camps and the military, and hey, any little chick or children with them gonna get locked up with them because the head is weak. And then like the woman gonna see then. She thought it was about getting the bag, getting her nails done, getting her hair done, and shaking her stank ass. Like my friends, but that's what women think life is about. When Jacob's Trouble hit, that reality gonna hit. Then things gonna, then she gonna consider. Then she gonna be forced to do what she should have did when she had the liberty. You had to consider things. Things are now serious. And guess what? It's gonna be too late. Man, Lord, they're gonna want your butt. Man, you ran through ratchet. We're gonna look at you like, nah, man. Where your man with that bag at? I thought it was about the bag, remember? Ain't that what you said? Ain't you say you a savage? And did you say you are independent? You a boss lady? You better boss up on Esau military. Go ahead and boss up. That's what the Lord gonna say. You're not gonna be one of those. The Lord is like building up a spiritual. So we gonna know authentic spiritual woman from a little worldly ratchet hood rat. It's quite evident. We seeing it now. So how much more when everything pop off? Like a lot of these chicks think we gonna take the chicks with the nice body or because she look good. Don't give a damn about that. Chick ratchet. Chick ain't no good. I can say one little word like, hey, who's your how about y'all with shot? She don't know that. Hey, push her off, hey, off with your head. You're done. You're no good. I said these women, they too low, they think of carnal. Men, Lord, we're not carnal. We're already building up spiritually. A lot of the people that go down in the 2/3 gonna be women. And they need to go. They're no good. And we don't know. It's gonna be easy. He's standing now. And the Lord, like you look at the Lord, he's setting them up, man. That's why he got the Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, setting them up to be ratchet and combative and all of that and all that stuff. That's why they could be out there and caught up out there and get caught and take trouble. You know? Same as the man. You got all the little bumbo rappers, they all like, man, if you're a young boy, nigga. And then, hey, when they get caught up out this, I can't stand niggas now. That was more than Jacob's trouble. Hey, Jacob's trouble, I got the power to put you to flight. Because I can't stand you niggas now. So you best not be a nigga around me going to take a trouble because I'm going to be looking to, you know, hey, Lord willing, from the hope elect and give me the power. I'm going to exercise that on you. I said, you don't even want to see a hope elect take you 2/3 at that time. We ain't dealing with you. You outside of this. We told you to get in now. What they gonna do? Wait till the last minute. Oh, I wanna push forward now. I wanna know the name now. Nigga, I ain't telling you like this. We say that. We ain't gonna tell them nothing. Gotta put it up.
The second Exodus 24, the second Exodus 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Hey, so when the time comes, like the brother said, hey man, Lord ain't gonna want them. They over here kicking and laughing, sinning, doing all kind of shit. When Jacob's trouble here, hey, the man of the Lord is gonna have his tongue cleave to the roof of his mouth, like the scripture said. Hey, we ain't gonna tell you nothing. You're gonna just be over there and hey, hoping and wishing.
Shit, you got it. I got a quick right here in the back of my open occupancy ran into right here. This is first Thessalonians chapter 5, and starting at verse 1. And it says, but of the time and the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And that's what the argument is going into right there, man. So, you know, that basically he said we're going to separate the boys from the men. All right, the men of Yahweh Yahushua is going to know perfectly that the Lord Yahweh Yahushua so cometh as a thief in the night while everybody else is partying. That's the boys. All right, verse 3. And it said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, so this is going to catch all those 2/3 off guard. The ones that partying, all right, the ones that laughing when they seeing the signs of Yahweh, like that video that I just seen. There was that big cloud that came over Turkey. You know, a comedian made a video, and he gonna try to say that looked like a solution. All right, and then all the people in the comment board, they were like, oh, all we needed that MLK statue. Okay, so they making jokes about it. All right, so these are the people that Yahweh Yahushua said he said it's not going to escape. Okay, in verse 4, and it said, but ye brethren are not in darkness. All right, the man of the Lord, we are not in darkness. We seen that sign, and we like, oh, Yahweh Yahushua about to come. All right, that's one of the signs Yahweh Yahushua said it's going to happen, and it happened. Okay, and he said that they should overtake you as a thief. In verse 5, he said, ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Okay, so we gonna have that light. Okay, that light is wisdom, the wisdom of the scriptures. We know the prophets. All right, verse 10. And it says, therefore let us not sleep and do others. All right, and it says, but let us watch and be sober. All right, so that's pretty much the point what the octave broke down right there, man. We're not sleep. Okay, we know that Jacob's trouble is coming because Yahweh Yahushua said, you read Isaiah 55 and 11. He said, my word will not come back void. Okay, so everything that he said is going to happen in his book is happening. So we're seeing it right to this very day. So we're right around the corner to Jacob's trouble.
You got to elaborate on your point. When you say I'm come like a thief in the night, and it shows people are in gross darkness. We're not in the night. We're in the day. We waiting on y'all to come. We up. You know, that's why they come to us. But to the 2/3, it's gonna come like a thief in the night. It's gonna hit them all of a sudden. Anybody know, man, they get sucker punched by the worst punch you ever received, man. You don't even know it's coming. You didn't brace for it. I heard them hurt the worst. I ain't been really sucker punched like that, but I heard them right there. Them the ones that knocked you out. But you didn't brace for it. And that's how 2/3 gonna get hit. And they're gonna feel stupid too and shameful because they got told that and they disregarded that. Which, hey, since I said that, you called for it earlier, As I said, that don't bring out Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because they have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That there should be no priest in me, since thou hast forgotten the law of thy Yahweh. I will also forget thy children. So a lot of these men gonna get their whole household knocked off. Why? Because they rejected the knowledge of Yahweh Shah. You didn't lead your household with the Lord leading first. You just wanted to be a nigga. Tell your little son, little Ray, get out there, get fat, be a hard nigga, beat niggas up, run through these hood rats. Like, that's not gonna be profitable when the day of the Lord comes and Jacob's trouble comes. None of that. Because that's not true knowledge, man. That's folly. That Esau taught Jacob to do to keep us in subjection. You know, the true knowledge is the knowledge of Yahweh Shah. That knowledge. And then you can't say you didn't see it because, like, hey, the Hebrew Israelite awakening is dominating the whole earth. You know about it. You even got nigga camps. You know, teacher and friends camps. Like, those camps are not the truth, but they give you a little bit of it. You know, I heard it's like told me that, you know, oh, they ain't the truth, but they still walk around being wicked. IUIC is not the truth. They don't have the names. They don't know the MOTB. They ain't got the mission of the kingdom of heaven. That's not the truth. They just looks like the truth. All that is Hebrew Israelite with plantation Christianity. That's not the truth. And that's a lot of these camps are not the truth. The ones coming to the truth are your apostle elder storm, great millstone on down, and brothers teaching that doctrine right there. That's the truth. You gotta make your way to that. So let's clear that up. Like, these other camps don't have it, but they do push the Hebrew Israelite vibration or entry level. And if you're serious minded, once you see them, you're gonna keep looking and you're gonna make your way to great millstone. Because when I noticed, because me and Ak had the same journey. When you start eating on the truth, like, if you really about it, really sincere, you're gonna want more. Other camps don't have more. To get the more, you got to go to great millstone. That's where the fish of the kingdom of heaven is revealed unto you. Then you get the real truth. So it's like a walking step. Like, the other camps, they're like baby steps. They'll give you some milk, but when you want the meat, the steak, the real food, you gotta make your way to great millstone. And then we know that now. Now it's known who the real men of the Lord are. Because they the ones that been saying that the MOTB is that device this whole time. And that's becoming reality. Now look at these other camps, they're gonna be scrambling in a minute. Because now you're gonna know they didn't have the truth. Because now it's becoming reality. So Yahweh is showing who got it and who don't got it. So now it comes to your eyes being blessed.
The men of the Lord been screaming, Jacob's trouble is on the way. Hey, these other camps, they saying, hey, it ain't gonna be no time of trouble.
They don't have the truth. If anybody thinking they ain't the truth, no, they're not. IUIC is not the truth.
They're coming in their Christianity spirit whenever they say that they're gonna get raptured out of here before the trouble comes.
Shit like this what GOCC?
Yeah.
IUIC said there's no Jacob's trouble. Then as it's coming, he flipped, trying to say, you know, yeah, I did say it, even though he still ain't really giving no breakdowns on it. They're still not talking about it. But he just, only reason he had to say that because he's feeling that pressure from Great Millstone. You know? Because like, I bet the people, they questioning him right now. You know? So it's coming. Then like, Jake's trouble need to come, man. Because you know who else gonna get Jake's trouble big time? These Bobo. There's too many of them, man. At my job, like, I'm talking to an Eve at my job. She was like, I think we don't straight people at the job. I'm like, I think you might be right. There's a lot of Jakes that, you know, I thought maybe might be straight. They're coming out to be Momo. You know, they hang with Momo. One of them, I think he linked up with a Momo. You know, Dre named that dude. I figured he was, but now now it's like it's known. Because now they're like each other's cars and stuff like that. Like, this dude a known homo. So why are you, you know, cheaping and smoking and kicking it with him? That mean you one too. You know, I already knew my managers was that. And he dudes, and he can't looking like, oh, he got a wife. They got wives and they don't care, man. They telling the young dudes like, hey man, yeah, man, my wife needs after work, man, me and you. And I'm hearing them say that. And it's like every manager in my area is a momo. It's starting to be like, I think everybody in my area, man, like the East State, like, I think we the only straight people on the block. And I'm looking at her like, man, you might be right. So I'm like, wow, man. And they all like, the momo stuff is out of control, man.
They got a transgender thing, the drag queen show going on right now, right across the street.
Time. Yeah, they got that thing's built on what? When they do their pregnancy, they call it pride. Young shot don't like pride. So that's about to be wiped away, man. Homos got to be wiped out, man. They come got to come. They put it on the porch. And like certain streaming services I gotta like up my subscription because I don't want the ads. My children in the ad.
You got to up the premium.
Yeah, and I gotta explain in a commercial. Yeah, like
you pay extra.
why them two dudes just did what they did. Like children, but they all look confused. I'm looking like that pissed me off. I don't want children seeing that. You can't raise children here, man. It's ridiculous. And look, hey, Lord, hey, all praise to your child. They ain't in the school system. I can imagine they in the school system. I have more teachers.
They want to wrap it in there. I can tell you from personal experience. They going to San Francisco conference. Yeah, some of them is damn near what they call them therapy counselor or something like that. You know, the therapy counselor. You know, I went in there and you know my son got in trouble, and I'm looking. These are all women. And then the women, that's the therapy counselor. I'm looking at her. She's flashbulb. I'm like, how the hell you gonna try to tell my kids to behave? And you know, you over here trying to act like a man. It makes no sense to me.
Confusion,
yeah.
man.
Flags hanging up in the classroom.
Every word, man. That job, street, every word, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. Then it's like, hey, we got the thing. It's starting to get to where they trying to like impress on everybody. Like, they trying to say like you a homophobe if you don't take my advantage. And they doing. You a homophobe, you a bigot, but that's closed-minded. You got toxic masculinity.
Yeah, all of that bullshit. Basically, that goes towards the people that want to remain straight, and you know,
yeah, you a problem. They're gonna tell you closed-minded. There's something wrong with you. And you know they're gonna think, you know they're gonna do y'all swallow? Ban the Bible. The Bible ban is coming. And it's gonna be based off that alphabetic agenda. They're gonna say that's toxic. That's hate speech. It's hate against me. And y'all being bigoted and closed-minded. Y'all need to, you know, I might get in trouble in a minute. I know, what was that, last week or the week before last? It's a tranny at my job. And the tranny, man, look at that dude like, hey, man, you better stay over there with that. You're going to get your feelings hurt messing with me, man. You know, every time then. And I'm like, what the? I don't know what they issue is, man. Go mess with the other dudes. Don't come to a straight dude, man. You'll get your feelings hurt. Then, like, I know Eve, she got sent to HR based on something like that. Yeah, she got sent to HR. I think one of the LGBT, the dyke.
Yeah.
They try to advance. She goes, you know, I guess she said something to them and hurt their feelings. They go to HR. They try to get her for that, but they couldn't get her for that. But that's what's going on right now. Now they want to go
down.
Yeah, they want to go straight people. I'm like, man, keep your butt over there, because it might be me next, man. I'm looking at dude like, hey, man, you better keep your. He trying to like find ways and try to like spark a conversation with me. I'm like, dude, you got to get your feelings hurt, man. You know, and that stuff getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. That's another reason why Jacob Tupper got to come. They got to go, man. And see, who pushed that? Esau pushed it like it's okay. And he give laws to back them up and legislation saying the job, and he empowers them.
What was that new law that Biden signed just a couple months ago in November? What is it called? Marriage Act or something like that?
Yeah. That's what it's called. They solidify their abomination. And that's why they feeling like that. And I noticed they've been pumped so proud, they think they can like force you to accept their stuff. Like, you need to rethink being straight. You need to broaden your horizons. And really, they try to make somebody being straight is bad. That's scripture. Might go get that evil. They call evil good. You know what I'm talking about? They prove that right now, because that's something, man. They trying to make it seem like being straight is like evil, and being the abomination is good. And they want to like, you need to be re-educated. I need to talk to you, and you know that's really you being homophobe. That's a phobia. I'm like, I ain't scared. No, it ain't. I just don't. Hey, I don't like boo-boo. You know, best I can put it. It's disgusting. I feel the same way the boys feel about it. Like, it's disgusting, man. There's nothing good about that. So, and like to me, it's like, oh, you can't handle it. Like, nigga, I don't want to handle no shit. Just like my friends, but I mean, who wants to handle that? You know? So you stay on your side of the fence and leave me alone. But I know it's getting so bad, they don't want to stay on their side of the fence. They want to impress that on the children, on you. And that's why Jacob trouble coming, because that's against the law. That's Leviticus, man. The Lord said, hey, he ain't with that. Because that goes against that's population control. You know? Because in the minute you don't produce with that, like I said, it's on the TV, you know, it's everywhere to do. You can't watch football, basketball, this, that. It's in everything.
This is 2 Corinthians 15 and 4. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues on the world, sword, famine, and death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
You hear that? He said, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth, and it has. Man, I brought that out. That's actually my little rant I just said right there. So I'm not just ranting, I'm up here telling you biblical prophecy. That's the whole rhetoric I just made right there. That precept in the Oxford school right there, man. It's exceedingly, it's too much now. So, yeah, so Jacob's trouble is really a good thing. We need Jacob's trouble to combat that BA. That needs to be put out. They need to be put away. So let's hope we ain't like you scared, you know, 2/3, they all scared. We all like, we need Jacob's trouble, man. I'm about tired of them. This wickedness is getting too much. It's overflowing. We in a trash can, man. And see, the whole reason Jacob's trouble is to cleanse that. You know? And then that fire is gonna come. You know, at the back of it. It's so dirty. The Lord got to scorch it. You know, you got to take a flamethrower to that stuff. You can't cleanse it with water no more. You can't cleanse it with water. He cleansed the first time with water. The second time, now, hey, you got to just hit it with a flame, man. Because Esau done spread diseases. No pestilences is running rampant. Man, this place like sewer, man. So, man, the Lord, man, that's how you know you got infinite wisdom, man. He like, man, we just gonna take hot thermonuclear fire. Esau already done built his construction, the ICBM, and he's gonna just, hey, rain it with fire, and that's a good thing. Go ahead,
This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. And they say, woe unto them, they call evil good and good evil. All right, because the word woe meaning great destruction, great sorrow, okay? And that's what it is. So the people that's in control, when they flip everything upside down, y'all said, woe unto them. So reading that again from the top, it said, woe unto them, they call evil good and good evil. They put darkness for light and light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, is that they call evil good. So they're trying to condemn people for not accepting their moral intention. Okay? And that is basically trying to make something that is evil and trying to make it good. Okay? And how about y'all trying to say woe to them? They're called evil good. All right? And it says, reading on the very next verse, Isaiah 5 and 21, it says, woe to them that are wise in their own eyes. Okay? So meaning that they thinking, disregarding the laws of the heavenly Father, and they're being wise in their own eyes, living on their own understanding. And it says, prudent in their own sight. Okay? So they think all of this wickedness that they're doing is evil. This evil stuff that they're coming up with is a good thing. Okay? You know? So that's what's going on. That's what we're dealing with. That's our business.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, those are those tribes that got spread. The translated slave trade spread it, you know, so-called black people all around the world. You got some that stopped in Brazil, some stopped in the Republic, Jamaica, Belize, Virgin Islands, America. So so-called black people got spread all across the world through the slave trade, and that's struck them to who they are today, which is the tribes of Israel. Got that, man.
Yeah, we might have missed that last guy too, and that Isaiah left right there.
Yeah, so all the tribes that scattered, we're using the word to call them back. We're not black, not African American people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, the Lord about to turn this place up, don't
Yeah, so.
you can feel it on. He coming back. Man, it's gonna be some drama when you come on back. That's what we talking about now. It's gonna be some drama.
Yeah, because he actually said that was that Matthew 10 and 34 when he said, "Think not that I come to bring peace on the earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword." And that's what the sword is for. That's the instrument of war. He's coming back to bring war. He also said, "I would not meet you as a man." And the way that they took him out, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back in angelic power. He's gonna, take out the evil people that been ruling the whole earth.
I don't hope to let they see on the board right here. They come back to his name was Howard. Name is the wicked. He saw evil name. The so-called white. They changed name. Name is Howard. But he's Howard. He's coming back. People that come back to him to a trial. That's going to be cool. Well, yeah, you got the wicked too. They're going to go into slavery. They're going to convert slavery. They're going to serve to Israel in the king that's coming to heaven on earth. Heaven's coming here on earth. Yeah, they're Israelites. Yeah, they're Israelites. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Israel. God only loves Israelites. He doesn't love these other Israelites. He's the next to serve Israelites in the kingdom. Israelites right now on the bottom, everywhere across the world, on the side, on the bottom, wicked are on the top. But they're not.
You're not correct on that.
They're not. It's that word that is keep that.
That's a piece of property right there. Isaiah, the second chapter, says, Lord is going to bring all of them into their own land. And then he said, you got to learn the war. Nobody can learn the war in war. So right now, we're dealing with a lot of people dealing with wars and stuff like that. So that is further proof that those people are not the true people Israelites.
They're Jewish.
Yeah.
It's like they don't even call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israelites.
No, what about the they don't believe in
No, they call it now. They're just using our name to keep our tired of the way to keep the whole.
This is why you got all the laws that's been passed because they the ones that put the money behind all the laws. All of these laws that been passed, it goes against the laws of the next body. Those are the ones, that's the wicked, that's in control, and they the ones doing all that. You say we're not condemned by the law? Well, yeah, but you keep some of the law that keep people to the back of the
Back to somebody trying to make, trying to right or wrong pretty much, but he's all trying to do. And that's why we're living in the trash and society we live in now. And then Jake, 2/3 follow behind that. So I noticed Jake really keeps the standard on defense. I know this place is only decent because of Jake. Jake really opposed righteousness. And as I noticed, you know, as we've been back on the great, as Jake was starting to like do what Esau do and not hold the line of decency and get in league with wickedness, everything has been like eroded real fast.
You explain that in your matrix lesson, huh? You see how Esau was basically they strive off of Jake. They strive off of that. The only way they keep their kingdom going is they were taking the energy from Joshua. So that's how you explain it in matrix.
Yeah, they live off our reach for real, like off of us. But all the point now is trying to say like we hold the standard on righteousness. Because if you look at the 50s and 60s, being a homo was frowned upon. Why did Jacob held that standard? Esau didn't oppose that standard. Esau always been a homo. You know? And I noticed as the Momo activity exploded, it's because now Jake is in league with it. Like, for instance, I seen Jake eat raw chicken on a brother did a lesson on Jake eat raw chicken on my news feed yesterday. Now Jake want to eat raw meat. Jake didn't used to do that stuff. It's like my brother Kadar did a lesson. Jake was messing with their horse, doing bestiality. Jake didn't used to do stuff like that. Jake is now doing everything that Esau do. But like we upheld the standard back in the day. Like in the 70s, you wouldn't heard Jake doing that. Jake wasn't the serial killer. Now Jake doing serial killing stuff. Now Jake murdering his whole family.
Sniper.
Yeah. And like now Jake, like, you know, he lose the job, he murder everybody in the family and murdered and killed and all that. Jake used to do that. Jake just call a female dog and keep it pushing and get him another. Jake is now doing stuff that Esau do. And that's why everything is like going, basically going to shit. Jake is now opposing standards no more. Jake is like, man, Esau doing what I'm doing. And now everything just went bad. And that's what Esau needed. Like, oh, Jake want to do it too? Oh, we're going to do it more. We're going to push it more. Yeah, Jake, y'all do it too. We all out here, with our rainbow colors on and, fairy suits on and stuff. And I'm like, we go back in the day in the 60s, man, Jake will be beating their butts. Like, hey, man, we don't do that butt stuff, man. I know the Jake had a whole different vibe and spirit in the 60s. Versus you look at now. Jake wasn't that dumb. Like, they had to, like, work on Jake being a gangster gang banger. Starting out with the Black Panther. Jake was banging on Esau at first. And after a while, I turned into Jake killed Jake and just tell Esau brother. Like, how that happened? I said it was a standard that Jake had, and they'd have deviated from that. They've turned to a degenerate plan, like scripture say. And y'all trying to do away with that. You're like, what the hell is this? Some people got blue, green, neon green hair, high heels on, skirt on, clipping and clapping.
We said Esau with a skirt on getting in the car earlier. We started dancing.
I know, but I'm talking about Jake wearing the skirt. Yo, Esau been doing that. I'm talking about Jake. Jake is now wearing skirts and dresses. Like, what?
That's why Jacob's trouble got to come.
Exactly.
Esau push that sin on him. Hey, when sin always sees Israel, that's why you want to show his acts towards Israel and right.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making, yo.
And that's why Jacob's trouble got to come. It needs to come.
Nah, Jake is acting a fool. Jake is now all the way underspelling Esau. When I look in the 50s and the 40s, Jake had some amount of decency about them. They still lost, but at least they like, man, we ain't doing that. Now, man, you really can't put nothing past Jake, man. Jake can turn the dog up. Got, like I said, neon green hair, glitter belt. They got something like on my purse. That wasn't on the radio when I was coming up when I was younger.
Esau desensitized Jake's mind to all that, to all righteousness, and made it to where he he corrupted his morals. He corrupted Jake's morals, and that's why the Lord got to destroy Jake.
Do as thy will spirit. Jake didn't have that do as thy will spirit. Jake had structure back in the day. Now Jake like, I do what I want to do. If it feels good, it is good. And Jake's in that spirit. I'll be looking at Jake like if my child had the one little national tranny, like what is that? Because he dressed up like a chick, but he still got razor bumps on his face. So he still got his little beard, little butt. And I'm just like, he look nasty, man. He got the eyelashes, and he put makeup on like a prince, man. That's what they call him Prince. Then you look like, what the? He like Jake? What the?
Like he get old vampire.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? And then it's getting so bad, they think like, I'm like, hey, man, you gonna get feelings hurt come trying to talk to me. They want to overstep their boundaries. Like they done what they look for. Now they try to they want to turn somebody out. Do what they want. like it's creating problems. You know, now it's getting offensive. Now you trying to come to people in the truth. You're trying to defend the hope of elect, and that's why judgment got to come. Yahweh's not gonna let this filthiness touch the hope of elect. That's why he like, it's that time. About to bring Jacob to. I got to wrench Jacob out. I got to get rid of 2/3. Now you're trying to mess with my clean. The unclean trying to mess with the clean. I don't play that. So I round up Esau, and Esau gonna do away. Look, Jacob partying with Esau doing all this wickedness, and then Esau gonna, like what's that first Purge movie? They gonna be dancing. Esau gonna plug the knife and get the chugging. You know, off the blue.
Gonna kill 2/3 before everybody realize what is going on.
Yeah. That's what's about to happen. That's what I'm going to bring this right here. This is Zechariah. But I'm going to start at 7. Zechariah 13:7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against that man that's my fellow, said the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little one. Here go 8. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. But the third shall be left therein. And 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name. Better know that name. And I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my Yahweh. So that's what's about to go down right now, man. We got to lean on our faith, man. It's about to get bad. We're going to do the scripture say we're going to call on the Lord. We're going to lean on our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to keep us stable in them times. And the 2/3 gonna be, they're gonna be cut off and die. They're gonna starve to death, get locked up by Esau. And if they make it past all that, they're gonna burn up, the go off. Church ain't picking up those 2/3 with his little rainbow hair and the chick with her little super long eyelashes and all her little fake up on and her BBL, her little messed up BBL. Lord ain't picking that up. Like she got all that silicone in her body, device in her body. Nah, passing that one over. Only those that got the light of the Lord in them, got that more, that faith, the ones that kept themselves pure, you know, and try to do the lost men best of their ability, you know. That's the only one's gonna like have a chance to get picked up, and that's where you want to be at. Give yourself an opportunity, a chance for righteousness to be picked up. If you out there in the world, doing what society say do, doing what society say do, is doing what Esau say do, you good as done. You led to the slaughter, man. That's you will dance to Esau's flute. And you good as gone, man. The Lord like, man, this was saying the sheep hear my voice. The Lord like, who listening to me? You either gonna listen to this, say you can't serve 2 masters. You either gonna listen to Esau, or you gonna listen to Yahweh. Which one you gonna do? And we ever telling Jake, you better listen to Yahweh, because he about to rock the cradle with this place. The Lord about to burn it up. Telling them, man, what's it? We compare it with the terror of the Lord. The Lord, hey man, you think Esau something? Esau ain't nothing. What the Lord gonna do? So you better get right. They all still out here making jokes. Big old Pookie in the sky. Nigga, that's that sign from heaven. That's you should know the Lord about to come. You keep weird stuff like that in the sky. They say they should be considering now. Like, man, what the hell is that? Oh man, I'm about to what the people like say? Right. I'm about to watch some lessons. Right. You know, that's what they should be doing. That's their earth card. I'm like the bat thing. You ever shot about to show, hey, he's about to show up like Batman through a cripple. You know? We seeing the sign like, Lord, come. Let me get right. Let me do what I need to do. Jake over here making me still playing around, eat raw chicken. What the hell, Jake?
Go ahead, all right. That question back you up, man. It's Jeremiah chapter 4 and 22. It says, for my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are not as children. All right, you just like I can bring it up, man. These clouds and they still playing around. They're not as children. They have none understanding. And it says they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Okay? They're wise to do evil. So they not only are they playing around while y'all about to be outside showing the sign that he is ready to come back, but they're wise to do evil. They still don't follow out the ways of Esau. Esau evil. All right? In the laws, it says following out the ways of the evil. Okay? So therefore, they're wise. They know how to go get that back. Okay? But to do good, they have no knowledge. Meaning that they ain't gonna pick up his Bible and say, oh man, that's the sign from heaven. There you go, just like God said, That's something that the Hebrew Israelites said. Okay, so that would do you good if you listen to just simply pick up and just read. Okay, the scripture does say, "Blessed is the man that readeth." Okay,
You got it all. And I like I said, the wives to me, like Keisha can tell you how to go steal your Gucci, and how to twerk, and how to get your OnlyFans account going, how to get this bread. She can tell you that. They can tell you how to go steal drugs, how to get the pistol,
whip
how to
up
go,
that yayo.
yep, whip that yayo up. You know what I'm saying? Hit the block, rob a nigga that ain't, he flipping. You know, they can tell you that's like, hey, I say it all the time. Oh, we say Northside nigga logic. You know, all that, they can tell you how to get wicked.
How to creep up on him that fight with creep.
Yeah, they can tell you how to get wicked, man. And all that, they got PhDs in that. But when you tell them, hey man, what's the word of the Lord? They quiet it. They don't know one precept. Not one. If I'm gonna do a show, like I give you $20, you tell me a Bible scripture. They all like, I'm like, God, at least know John 3:16. Damn. They never forgot that. Youngsters don't even know that. But they can't tell you how they don't know about the law of commandments. See, that's what I'm trying to make a point. That's who y'all gonna pick up. People that know the law of commandments, man. Know what he requires. Because you're worthy. He can build a kingdom on you because you know what he wants. If you don't know what he wants, ain't no need for him to say. You say you for what? All you can do is bring that wicked knowledge to the king. Say you need to be wise in this knowledge of this book. You need to know the laws and commandments, man. You need to read Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, Exodus. You need to know the rules. That's what you need to know. That way, say, Lord willing, you put an open leg. When you get put in the king, you know what you want. You know what to institute, you know the high holy day, you know what to do. Keep the Sabbath, you know all that. That's the knowledge y'all looking for. Not I can put the yayo up. That ain't possible. Not you know how to make an OnlyFans account and get her Instagram likes up. Lord ain't worried about that. That ain't profitable. That ain't gonna do nothing for the new kingdom. And that's all Jake. You look at a young, that's all they know. Facebook, Instagram, with the yayo, be a nigga, get a gun, get a fool. I got diamonds in my chain. No, that's all they know. Look at my grill, baby. 24 on my ride. They say, hoeing, OnlyFans. Girl, you need to go get you a boss nigga. And then you do this first, and then you do that, and then you get the money.
They say, don't you take me out on a date, you got to take me. You got to buy me a $500 plate.
Yeah, all that little mess, man. Look at what you're wearing. You got the new Jordan and the new Gucci belt. He got money. But you do it like this and he'll start spending. Don't give him none yet. They got whole little books on there. Whole little TikTok. Cardi B makes that. That's all that is. It's a rap song on how to be a harlot. Both you a savage and get your BBL. You know what I'm saying? Here's what you do. Go to the Dominican Republic, spend 2,000, and don't go over there, they'll take your kidney and get your BBL up. Get your BBL up, your booty fat, shake it on Instagram, and then you get the money. And then you boss it up, bitch. You know, that's how they talk, man. It's like my friends, that's how they talk. And I see they work they like that. Then they get the eyelash kid, they try to compete. Who had a longest eyelash? It's getting ridiculous, man. I'm like, help you look ugly. With them big long eyelashes. Yeah, but they get so funny. You see the one with the chicken out of the car toys and all that look like and that stuff ugly.
All the fears. The one that had all the fears.
Yeah, you see a nail with all the toys, like that's ugly. That ain't even that's not sexy at all. Told you. Yeah, you see that like
You can't even wipe your ass with that shit.
and that is disgusting me. I see your nails and that lets me know you straight up fool. Like I don't give that how fat your booty is. You got time to be.
Y'all want to go live on how you're out of here.
Yeah, that was nasty. I don't know who told us which nails is like good. I don't even like long nails like that. Which nail, that shit is ugly to me, man. Ugly to me. And now they got these eyelash chicks that work eyelashes like this long. Like, can you see me? Can you see? What is wrong with y'all? I said, hey, he's gonna make Jacob straight fool, man. They be looking dumb at work. And they got purple neon colored hair. And it's like you look decent, but you got all this stuff on it. It makes you just look ugly. And you look ugly to me. You like a clown. And that's that Nicki Minaj stuff. I know that's what started that. And I'm looking at these young chicks doing. I'm just like, what? Oh my Lord, help this girl, man. Witchcraft. That's what it is. And they look like witches too. Like, heck no, man. I know you rumble through my wallet if I was to mess with you. You know, they teach that too. I think Cardi B was telling that. You put the, what she say, you put the vice in this drink, and I'm here to rob him for studio money, and this and that, and all of that. You rumble through his pockets. And that's that wise to do evil, man. And Jake the same way, like, man, they gotta go, man. So Jake's trouble is a good thing. It's gonna purge Yasser. We ain't gotta put up with these niggas no more. These niggas and these ratchets. And then like with Jacob Trouble, the end of Jacob Trouble is rulership. Hey, we ready for that, man. Tired of like clocking in for Esau, deal with his filth, and then you gotta look at the little 2/3 dummy Jake that's just rolling with the BS. I say you feel like, man, like it's like I said, the Matrix, man. You woke, but he not. Kind of like with Neo, when he came out the pie, you looking around like you looking at these people all locked in the system, like, oh man, I gotta get up out of here, man. Like, Lord, please bring the chariots. Please bring. I'm ready to go, man. Burn this place too, man. All this rainbow stuff everywhere. You know, now they got rainbow stuff everywhere. And rainbow's supposed to be a good thing. They turned into, you know, boo-boo stuff. Yeah. They used to see around when you think of boo-boo stuff, and they say that Lord don't like that, man. So took his sign to show something righteous and you converted to evil. You gotta pay for that, Esau, and all y'all take accepted that. But they be at my job. Rainbow backpack on, rainbow stuff like that. You done, man. Yeah. Like, they gotta go, man. So Jacob's trouble is coming soon. Lord willing. Lord willing is coming soon. It's bubbling up. Esau trying to, you know, we trying to delay it. Because he know, like we know, Jacob's trouble here, that's really the end of his rulership. He on the clock. So he trying to delay it and keep the party going. That's all Esau doing is partying. Jake so dumb, they just dance to the music. He over there, you know, picking their numbers off.
Not even doing some of that music is demonic as hell.
It is demonic. It is. They dance hard, and you look at it, they just dressing so worse and worse. They gonna have like very costumes on the minute. You Jake in a pearl costume. Where I've seen them at like when I go to the club party out of the truth. They like the women go to the club in one day. Look like big old kids. Like, have you in the club in a one day? What is going on? What is happening? So, hey man, it's that time, man. So Jacob's trouble is coming. So this really is the last call for these living waters. Get right. Get the truth and take it seriously. You got a lot of things really just like playing around with this. Or I'll watch the lesson next week. Or I'll get the truth 2 weeks ago. You know, tarrying to meet the Lord. And this thing coming in quick, man. Once it hit, that's it. Whatever you know, that's what you know. You should have been reading. Like I said earlier, you should have been reading in your spare time. You gotta cut the noise out, man. All this BS, cut that out and get these scriptures, man. Because your salvation depends on it. Because you'll get to the point where you're not gonna have the time to do that. You're gonna be too busy running from gunfire, running from all kind of things, man. You're like Chase Row out here. You ain't got time to keep. Let me break the scripture down. Or let me go check my notes. You ain't gonna have it. The notes, they need to be in you. You've been read this word so much, studied it so much that when it hit, you like, you take the word from me and I still know it. That the word is in me. The gospel is in me. That's how I need to be. Not like, you know, I got my notes. And you know what good is notes if you ain't studying? What's that gonna do for you? You might be tossed to the camp. You know, you can't get to the Bible in. They're gonna separate us from the Bible. They're gonna ban it pretty soon. I hate me. And like I was watching Davos speed, the European lady was telling the American dude, you see that on my left one? Yeah, you telling the American dude like this is gonna be in your country pretty soon, and you know, laughing and like basically telling the dude like y'all need to hear it and make it illegal like it's illegal in my country. Dude all that's how you know they're gonna do it. He was scared. He said in the Bronx and she leaned over like, well, you know, it's illegal in my country. Gonna be pretty legal in your country soon too. And the look on her face, she said, I'm like, God damn, that dude's all nervous and scared, fumbling. I do feel safe when I see the cookies and I mean, what the go ahead and bring it in, man. coming. Bible band is coming. Getting the truth while you can, y'all scholars. It's coming to a close. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think you just said that, man. Like, there you go. You don't know what the hell you looking at out here, man. It is. It is. We can just talk about that, man. That's some shit women wear, man. That's a dude. Hey, we can talk about it. You got her looking like what's up, man. They look like this man was some food. They look like they got another dude in the car. No. Man, we out here seeing purchases, man. Dudes out here purchasing other dudes, man. They drafted. See what I'm talking about? That's why the place gotta go. It's like prostitution. It's like dudes buying other dudes. What this? This place gotta go, man. Gotta go. Hey, Jacob Trouble gotta come. We need that cleanse. We need. We just talking about that. And they pulled up right in front of us too, like no jack. Pulled up in the power. Hey man, you tell them, like, yo, you get in the car, man. There they go. They said right in front of, hey, they said, hey, the Lord always shows signs. We just got to talk about that. Hey, y'all struggle to get seen a dude in the grass. Walk down the street, another dude seen him and picked him up, and you know what they about to do. And you can tell it looked like he picked up a hoe. Pretty much we downtown. You seen dude in the dress? He picked him up. Hey, right here in front of the camp, man. That's what he said. This place gotta go. Like, Lord, we had to look. At first, I thought it was an old lady at first. They're like, nah, that's the dude. He got the hair wrapped the day. He looked like an old gypsy. Like, what the hell? I got my preach. I got it.
Matter of fact, this is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. And it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. All right, to be strong makes you put on his word, man. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh by Jim Yahshua, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And that word wiles goes into the strategies of the devil. So all of these pitfalls that the devil can put out in Christian ass world, you know, be strong and put on the whole armor of Yahweh by Yahshua. They talk about wisdom. Then it says in verse 12, and it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And it says verse 2. There you go right there. Spiritual wickedness in high places, meaning that all of these politicians, everything, they practice that witchcraft and they spreading out wickedness. All right, now Akron Kadadri put right out a beautiful precept about that. How the wicked is polluting the whole earth. Okay, that's that spiritual wickedness in our place. Okay, in verse 13, it said, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to withstand the evil days and having done all these things. Okay, so, and that's the whole point right here, man. You know the next trouble is coming. And it's better to get this word while you can, and where you be able to stand against the rise of the devil. Even when you're inside Jacob's trouble, because I say y'all probably mentioned earlier while we in Jacob's trouble, but we know that these devils are coming. We know they're going to come with their military. Like, okay, I see the military coming up this way. I'm going to go this way. That's standing against the wiles of the devil, the strategy. Okay? So that's the whole point right there, man. So, you know, that's one out there. And if you don't know, like they're gonna go to the military. They're gonna go like they job early, let you part. They're gonna go right to the military. Oh, I need help. That's good. You know? And I watched the series that showed that too, man. Y'all started to see something to watch on HBO Max called The Last of Us. And it showed that, man, dude had his little daughter, and they're trying to get up out of the zombie, plane. He ran into a soldier. And I was like, when I was watching the show, like, man, you ain't get away from that soldier, but you away from that soldier. And dude was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He ain't got orders to, blast everybody you see, man. He started blasting, he knocked dude's daughter off. And I was like, man, dude should have ran so he can see that soldier. Like, you don't want to see the military doing Jacob's trouble, man. They're going to have orders to lay out dates. You got to really think about it. When we start having this is among men, meaning that people gonna be fighting against the government, the police officers, then that gives them a jurisdiction to declare martial law. And when martial law gets declared, that means the army general going to have control of all the states, and whatever they're going to have control of the United States. So that means the constitutional law is not going to change with the martial law. Okay, so that means they can do any and everything that they want during that time. All right. So if we back to getting these Christians and being on y'all about y'all job.
Stay away from Esau. Stay away from thirds too. And you lift up. With that, what's been edifying? We call friends Lord Goose. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh,